Communication is an exchange of thoughts, messages, or the like, as by speech, signals, writing, or expression. This is what communication is. It's the exchange of thoughts, message, or the like, as by speech, signals, writing, or expression. So all of these things are ways to communicate. When you're in the classroom, the teacher writes stuff on the board, she said, she called on somebody, and she began to model before them what she's looking for. Do you want to know how to do this particular problem? This is what you do. Da, 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 da. They see it, they hear it, they see her break down the process, and then oftentimes she calls them up, or he calls them up to begin to carry out that assignment. It's communicated to them. You'll hear me oftentimes while I'm teaching, especially, I say, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you hear me? It's a habit, because I don't want to just be a preacher when I'm preaching or teaching or whatever. Everybody's excited. Woo! Hey! Ha! And when you leave, you don't know a bit more what I say than anything. I want what I say to change your life in a positive way. Do you know? It's very imperative that after you've heard something, you take notes, you write it down, you buy the CD or something, because you only hear or receive about 50% of what's being released. After 2 days, about another 25% of that you lost. So at the end of every message, you only got about 25% of what I said if you only just heard it and did nothing else after about 2 or 3 days. If you go to class, it's the same process. That's why they give you what they call homework. Because they want you to rehearse what you've learned. Because they recognize if you don't rehearse what you've learned, you're going to lose it. That's why students that don't really learn the process, they memorize the process. When it comes time for them to take the midterms or the finals, they flunk, even though they passed all the tests, because they never learned it. They memorized it for the test. With the body of Christ, we don't want to memorize for the test, because you will fail. I want it to become a part of me. Thing is, another definition for communication. A system for sending and receiving messages, as by mail, telephone, television. What do you mean? The Atlanta housewives are communicating an idea to you. And 9 times out of 10, we're receiving it, because we're indoctrinated by it week after week after week after week. Every episode we watch it. Basketball wives. The girl, every time I turn it on, she throwing a drink on somebody. They're indoctrinating us. They're communicating something. There's a new one out there called Scandals or something. Huh? Scandal? The thing is, they're communicating something to us. What do you mean? I shouldn't watch it? I mean, you can watch it, but I'm saying make sure that you guard yourself. Don't embrace that stuff, because you'll find yourself acting like the girl on Basketball Wives. You get mad at people, take your drink and throw on people. And somebody going to mess around and you're not going to have camera people to hold the people. You're not going to have people to separate you. You will wake up and realize I messed up. You see? But the thing is, this kind of stuff, it communicates something to us. I told y'all what MTV said. They said, y'all talking about y'all trying to save your children. Too late, we got them. They systematically put things in place to communicate stuff to our children, and now they got our children's minds sold into them. So that's why if you try to, you don't need to be watching, you don't know what you're talking about. They've already indoctrinated them. Look at some of the cartoons that you have now. Oftentimes we think the cartoons are so innocent. Some of the cartoons now have little ideas that are being expressed. And what they're trying to do is indoctrinate this next generation. They're communicating something to them. It's okay, it's all right. When you look at the news, guess what the news does to you? Oh, the world is coming to an end tomorrow. Global warming, oh, what are we going to do? We're going to trust God. God frees the poles back up. He'll take us home to be with him. What up? Am I going to sit there and worry about it? Absolutely not. What I'm going to do, make sure I'm right. Thing is, this is where we are. Something is constantly being communicated to us. You know, I'm going to say this last thing, we're going to move to the next thought. The thing is, whenever you begin to see environments communicate something to you.
That's true.
I was sharing with somebody, they went to Folly Beach. It was like, I don't like that beach, it's boring. I said, well, what beach you like? I like Myrtle Beach. I said, well, why do you like Myrtle Beach? And you know what they said? People were at Myrtle Beach by the droves. Why they didn't like Folly Beach was because it wasn't a whole lot of people there. I said, okay, so you've been indoctrinated to believe whenever crowds are there, it's fun. Whenever crowds are not, it's not fun. So somebody communicated that to them. I like solitude. I can be by myself and enjoy me. Sit there and hear my thoughts and talk to me and answer. You know? And the thing is, there are times when I like crowds. But it's predicated on what's going on. But the thing is, this individual is indoctrinated. I can't have fun unless I have a crowd. There's some people that can't be by themselves. If they go to the store, they got to have a partner. They go to the movie, they got to have a partner. They go to dinner, they got to have a partner. And what happens is, this has been indoctrinated in them to believe that I can't have a good time by myself. Is it a reality? Absolutely not. What kind of time are you looking for? If you're looking for a tourist attraction, Myrtle Beach is the place. If you're looking for a place of solitude, Folly Beach is the place. Because you're not going to go to Myrtle Beach and just sit out there and enjoy it and have no noise. You're not just going to enjoy just the water alone unless you're out there 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning when nobody else is there. You know, the late crowd is going to bed, the early crowd hasn't got it yet. You see where I'm from? So what is being communicated with you? The thing is, how do you learn things from God? How does God teach us things? The Bible tells us, it says that Jesus learned by the things that he was. You know why I don't want to be in debt? Because I know how it makes me feel for people to call me, where's my money, where's my money, where's my money? So I learned that I don't like this. So I started disciplining myself to find out what can I do to change this. My pain communicated something to me that forced change. I listened to people that were successful, not that just looked successful, but that were successful in the financial arena to get their wisdom so that I can now start bringing it to my situation to change my circumstance. Am I helping you? If you're sick in your body, guess what you do? Huh? You pray for yourself first, and if God don't heal you fast enough, what you do? You go to the doctor. Why? You want them to communicate to you what's going on. You know what they say? They said oftentimes about 50% of all of our illnesses, we told ourselves we sick. So the thing is, they give us a medication to appease us. Not because it's really a sickness, but I've trained myself to believe this. Am I lying? The thing is, now the medication might not hurt you, it might be good for you, but it might not be needed. It could be something that you can adjust for yourself. You're having headaches and you popping, VCs like they're going out of style. But the reality is, you just need to de-stress. Go to the gym and find you a punching bag and put you in the wild. That's right. Go do something to get the stress out. And then what happens is, the headache is gone. But you're medicating because you're looking for somebody else to communicate what's going on. When you basically know, you just look at your life, I'm aggravated with this one. This is going on. That's the problem. You already know it's stress. They tell you it's stress. But I need something, Doc. Take 3 of these every day. Come back, see me in 30 days. You see what I'm wrong? Most people that go to counseling